Busch Stadium. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Gene Segura is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero, to start this homestand bout. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
O'Neill has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I think Alec Bohm is certainly a guy we are excited to watch play. He hit over 330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play right at 333. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. And that misses 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Sent on the ground out to second. Carpenter is there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player after coming off a curve.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Now at the plate is Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
No.
And that misses 2-2.
Playing 2-2.
Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, fouled off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Carpenter carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And they got him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! Solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And he lets him off the hook on 0-2 as this is lined into left field for a base hit.
batting fourth, the third baseman, Nolan.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on the way as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0.
Ball, no.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Segura ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. And now a pitch on the way. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And now a pitch on the way. Called a strike there. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. High chopper to third. On the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing
a dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent it. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, close play right there, no doubt. And we're going to have to take another look. And that's just tough to tell. We're going to have to see what they decide what to do with this one.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cardinals are challenging the previous play.
All right, here's one more look at it. Looking for that indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the play. But I don't think there's enough right there.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
2 balls and a strike to count. Two and two.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line, that's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate now, number 37. As he'll take a look at ball one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Real Muto on second. McCutchen is over at first with 1 away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. He stays alive, still 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Into the box, Chase Anderson.
Ball 1.
Lays off 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. The 1-1.
No. 2-1. Ball.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Tyler O'Neill will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Now one down with the bases empty. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And there's out number 2. Yadi Molina digging in now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Pitch on the way.
Ball. 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
At the plate, Miles Michaelis popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies' offense, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So stepping in is Gene Segura. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
No strike.
Carpenter now at second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. That brings up Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on the way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And he fouls this one off. Bohm at second. Harper at first. 1 gone. This is foul right side.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
The 2-2.
Ball.
JT Realmuto waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
Digging in next, JT Realmuto. Now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The set and the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
The center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Grounded to first. And that's out number 1.
Number 13.
A reminder that we've got Cardinals baseball for you all season long here on the show. You should get a look right there at where we'll be in the upcoming 7 days. 1 away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming on is McCutchen. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. Out in front of it, strike one. One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
Playing 11.
High pop up. Carpenter over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter,
Next to hit is number 37. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
No,
A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
DeYoung ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next to hit, Nick Maton, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 2 balls and a strike. Phillies shortstop in front of the count, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is O'Neill, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
First offering. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
That's inside. 2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Real Muto has a play. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 37 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 32.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
2-1.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing across. Now at the plate, Chase Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The pitcher, Chase.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Yeah.
Gene Segura is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
There's a drive out to left center field. Segura turns and goes to second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Oh, and a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
One ball, no strikes to count. Down the left field line and deep. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Line drive base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wachnier. Striding in is Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he lays off for ball one.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Lifted down the line in left. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. Outside 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Dylan Carlson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pitch hitting for the Cardinals. Number 3, Dylan Carlson.
First pitch on its way. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Maton onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cardinals, and this is Dakota Hudson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the left fielder.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled off. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 37.
Now to bat, number 37. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Edman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Nick Maton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 4-1. Here's Matt Carpenter, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
2 balls.
You know, he fell behind
1 strike.
2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Ball even at 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Real Muto goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in 7th inning, ready to roll, and the pitcher will bat next. Here comes Chase Anderson.
Chase Anderson.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball outside.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Next, it'll be Gene Segura. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Fastball in there for a called strike.
No ball.
Don't expect
One
too many
strike.
more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming.
Ball.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that one yanked just foul.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. A toss behind the back. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. And now the first pitch.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Hit out towards second. Carpenter has it over to first, and that retires the side. He's down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and next the dangerous power threat, Paul DeYoung.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Playing 2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Left side. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Cardinals.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Lifted down the line in left. After it is McCutchen. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And now Tyler O'Neill, no hits to this point. Now the first pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Here's the 0-1. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
In most parks of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, He hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
2 balls and a strike to Molina. The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Down the left field line and deep. O'Neill at third with 2 away. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. David Hale will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
David Hale.
Justin Williams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
1-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Bohm has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Cards strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jordan Hicks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. Bounce it to the left side. Arenado's got it. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Molina gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next up is JT Realmuto. He bounced out last time up. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 4-1. Archie Bradley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 23, Archie Bradley.
Now to the plate, here is Tommy Edman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Tommy Edman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Realmuto recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Edman is retired, and there's one away. Next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way.
No, inside.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
2-0 now.
2-0 to count.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in next, Paul Goldschmidt. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with once, maybe. Changeup, belt high and above, usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against them right there.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Paul Goldschmidt goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Carpenter, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
12, 1-2 to count.
great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Real Muto finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Andrew McCutcheon trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Number 37 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. On the ground to the right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Up next, Nick Maton. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Beautiful diving stop. What a way to get it out. Two gone now. That was exceptional. Ronald Tarayan will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
At the plate now is Gene Segura. He's 1 for 4 so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1-1. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You don't see that too often. If you're starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Alec Bohm is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the. Sam Coonrod, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. First offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The right fielder, number 32. Matt.
So next to bat will be Max Kepler. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's a 5-3 game now. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
No.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hot shot on the ground is short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Jose Alvarado comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Yadier Molina will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first. And nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left. 1 down. Harrison Bader will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Number 37 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate here is Tommy Edman, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
O'Neill leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Cardinals down to their final strike here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chase Anderson takes the win on the mound, his second of the